It's time for another heartwarming BT Bright Spot. Wait till you hear about this. During this time of isolation, getting groceries, walking your dog, and other daily chores have become so difficult for some of our neighbors. There are great apps and online groups and amazing individuals that are bringing us together. We introduced you to Chris Rogue. He jumped into action using the Nextdoor app, and he's joining us now live. Good morning, Chris, via Skype from his Markham Village neighborhood. It is so good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
How are you holding up, Chris?
It's tiring, I must admit. I think everyone's exhausted, whether it's from their family being cooped up or running around, running errands, picking up groceries, making sure you got enough of this, enough of that, and trying to stay safe, of course.
So talk to us about this app, because you are really going the extra mile right now as somebody who feels like it is safer for you to do some errands and run errands rather than, you know, the elderly neighbors in your neighborhood. So how did this idea come to be?
Well, be honest with you, I've been doing it for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
I've been shoveling the driveways of neighbors that are elderly. And when I'm saying elderly, I'm talking 80 plus, both of them. So they really don't have the means to do it physically as well as financially because, you know, hiring a service is not cheap.
That's right.
So what we do is we just I shovel the driveway. When I can't do it, my wife gets out there and gets in there. Trust me, she's no pushover. I promise you that. So when COVID-19 started and this mysterious virus that we knew nothing about 4 weeks ago, we said to them, you know, can we pick up your groceries? Because, you know, they're more susceptible to getting sick and getting really sick.
That's right.
Whereas opposed to some of us younger ones, we might be able to fight it off. So we offered it to them and they accepted it. They knew they had to stay in and isolate. So we were looking for a way after that because, I mean, they would write up a list. They'd call us up. Hey, Chris, can you come? We got a list in the mailbox. So we'd pick up the list and then we'd go do their groceries. Now it's tough because you don't know, you know, their taste and everything, right? So you try to pick up what you can. You bring it back and you just drop it at the door and let them know it's there. And that's pretty much it. But we wanted to spread the word. So that's where we found Nextdoor, the app. And we thought Nextdoor was a great app because it situates pretty much your little neighborhood, shows where everyone lives. People can communicate, say, I need this, I need that, or can you help me do this, or I can offer this. And it was really neat. So we thought we'd spread the word, and it's really catching on. A lot of people are trying to help their neighbors because although we think we know our neighbors, we don't know all of them.
It's so true. So what sorts of things are you doing? You mentioned groceries. I imagine, is medicine also up there? Is it pharmacy areas or things like that?
Yeah, if they need that too, that's great as well. Because you got to remember, I wouldn't suggest any elderly go into the public atmosphere like a convenience store or a grocery store or pharmacy at this point, to be honest with you, because there's so much evolving with this virus. So like I was saying, I thought that maybe it would be great to run some errands for them and that sort of thing. And with social distancing, they're in the house, they need to stay there. And, you know, we thought it was a great way to contact and put others into what we're doing to make them. And like I said, it maps it out. It's really cool. And the Nextdoor app is really, really helpful.
That's awesome. What's the reaction been like?
Well, the ones we help, they love it. They wrote us thank you notes with pictures and everything. I mean, it's just too sweet, really. I'll be honest with you. And you know, helping others is the way it is. I mean, who knows how long we're going to be on this earth? Wouldn't it be nice to know that you help someone out?
Oh, that's what it's all about, is being there for others and giving back. And it really does fill you up when you know you're helping somebody else and making that big difference in their life. Thank you so much for doing that. If people want to take part in it, how do we do that? Just
search for the Nextdoor app. Get online, get involved in your community, and start asking people, who needs help? Do you know of an elderly person who lives on your street? Having someone maybe try to contact them somehow to get them involved. Now, they might not be, you know, technically savvy.
Yeah.
So you might want to get on there to go, you know, there's a neighbor in a wheelchair, and she's all alone, and she doesn't have a way to get there, and she doesn't have, so, you know, maybe you can communicate by speaking to her or knowing a neighbor that knows her. You want to get out there and get in. And like I said, the Nextdoor app is a perfect app for that.
Keep doing the amazing work that you're doing, and you're right, not everybody is tech savvy and they still need that help. So in the most safe way possible, reach out in any way you can to take care of those neighbors who you know need it, be it a compromised immune system if you know they've been sick, or maybe they're elderly, for sure. Thank you. You are such a good soul. You are today's BT Bright Spot. Thank you so much, Chris. Love to you. Stay well.
All the best.
We'll be back with more BT right after this. There's a halo.